Welcome back. We are going to do a 250-mile review of the Altra Superior 4s. I got these to replace my Temps because, let's face it, they were just cheaper. So I got them kind of on sale at Amazon, and I will tell you what, at first, I was not the biggest fan of these. However, 250 miles later, you might be surprised to hear what I have to say about this shoe. Number one, compared to the Temp, like I said, it has, in my opinion, less cushioning. I think it's a little bit more minimalistic than the Temp. Durability issues, I really have not had any. I have these little kind of tiny holes here, but I will be honest with you, I wore these on a thru hike of the Enchantments, and we were going up over Asgard Pass. And I mean, this trail is super rocky, and so I was kind of scraping my shoes every which way, and that's where those holes came from. Otherwise, other than that, that is literally the only durability that has accrued on these shoes in 250 miles. Okay, sorry, I interrupt this because I needed to add these two things in. I just got done running over by the coast right now, and two things popped in my mind that I forgot to put in this video. Number one, versus the Temps, I have rolled my ankle less in these Superiors than I did in the Temps. It seemed like in the Temps I would maybe roll my ankle like every 4 runs or so. And with these, I barely can maybe count on one hand how many times I've rolled my ankle. And I've used them, I'm almost at 300 miles at the time of this video now. And I honestly can't really remember any significant times that I've rolled my ankle with them. The other thing is the grip. In my opinion, the Superiors have superior grip in muddy conditions and on like wet kind of sidewalk than the Temps. I've kind of just noticed like running in the mud, again, I was running today in the mud, and it just seems like it grips a little bit better than the Temps. The Temps I kind of would slip around quite a bit. It seemed like mud would build up on it, I would lose the grip, and that was that. So that's my 2 cents. I wanted to add that in there real quick. Let's get you back into the video. The bottoms are still pretty grippy. I use these to run on the road as well, so I really can't complain about the durability issues at all. And honestly, like, it actually does feel a little bit sturdier than the Temp. So one interesting part about this shoe is that it has what's called a rock guard, and I had no idea what the heck this was prior to buying this shoe. But basically it is, if you can see in there, let me try to get it out. Okay, I got it out. Stone guard, sorry, it's a stone guard. So this is what it looks like. When I got this, I was like, what the hell is this? Essentially what it is just kind of an extra barrier between the bottom of the shoe and your foot. So basically if you're running anything that's really super rocky, this is gonna help deflect some of those rocks. And again, I think why they put this in there is because it's a little bit less cushioning than the Temp. The Temps never came in with this. I keep that in my shoe pretty much all the time. And then I pair it with these Keurig little insoles. It still retains the 0 drop, which is awesome, but is supposed to help with your ankles rolling in or out. Using these for the 50K was pretty dang good. I mean, I'm pretty impressed. When I first got this shoe, I was like, dang it, like I could totally feel it was more minimal, again, than the Temp. Once I put the rock guard in there, I started to get less of that feeling, and then once I started getting used to them, I started getting less of that feeling. So honestly, from now on, I'm kind of between this one and the Temp for trail running. Honestly, it's gonna probably come down to whichever one is cheaper by the time that I order. If I had to give this a review, if I had to give it out of 5 stars, I'm looking at a 4.5 out of 5. The only issue with it is that it's a little minimal, but I mean, it seems to be pretty freaking bomb-proof. I don't know what else to say. If you guys want a pair of these, I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Go have fun. We're almost done with COVID. Treat yourself. Go get a pair of nice Altras. Pretty much